Hey guys, what's up? Quick video for you today. Thought I'd do a quick review on my new day pack, which is the Helikon Tex Satchel. So this thing is big. It's essentially a giant purse for dudes that think they're tough and like to go out in the woods. So it's perfect for me. Probably perfect for you. So prior to purchasing this, I read a lot of reviews, watched a lot of videos on it, and everybody pretty much said the same thing, is that it's really big, and the struggle is not to overload it with a lot of stuff. You know, because then it just gets too heavy, you may as well switch to a backpack. So when I got it, the very first thing I did is overload it with a bunch of stuff. So let me show you what all it can carry. All right, so first things first, it's made out of a Cadora fabric, so it's very rugged, very good. It doesn't feel like it's gonna break or anything. It has, on both sides, these pockets. So one is sealed at the bottom, so it's perfect for your silky, your Baco, whatever. The other one's a pass-through pocket, so for your axe, hatchet, whatever. So I'm rocking a Norland. I know you're jealous. I like it. So once again, same on both sides. This is a tripod that I use when I go hiking. I just have attached, so there's molly on the sides also. So I have a little carabiner here, as well as my gloves. Now, right here on the front, zipper. So it's a good sized pocket in here. Some tent stakes. A GoPro. It's the Akaso Brave 7. It's a knockoff GoPro, but works great. What else we got in here? Some cordage, cable. So this is a Ridgeline with Pro 6 on it for a tarp. So work ID, charger. I use this bag. I've been using this bag for work, so it's like work stuff in here mostly. A couple knives, little pocket deals. This one's a Carver. This is just a little EDC Kershaw. All right, into the main pack. All right, right when you open up, so this thing opens up pretty wide, as you can see already in the video. One of the first things, schmog, I'm sure you probably go out with this or a buff or a handkerchief or some combination. So I don't always take one. You know, sometimes I take one of those other options. Sometimes I have all three, but either way, I will have at least one of those with me. Next, and this is just because one of my favorite things to do is go on a day hike, go out somewhere, sit there and carve. I've done videos where I've done that. So for that purpose, that's right, a whole backpacking chair. So what you call it, the Helikon Chair Zero. So this whole thing fits in here like that. That gives you an idea. All the backpacking chairs are pretty much, okay, a lot of the backpacking chairs are pretty much the same size. This one's just, you know, lighter. It's made out of lighter materials than the rest of them. But as far as the size itself, a lot of them are very similar. So your chair will probably fit in here, unless it's one of the beefier ones. Next up, my Hidden Woodsman pouch. This is just a travel carving kit that I have. So a Helvy knife, glove, things like that. A little strap. So, and then I usually keep some kind of block of wood or something. I'm going out for a day hike to carve something. Like I said, it's something I really enjoy doing. There is a mesh pocket in here. Once again, pretty sizable. I have my Sawyer filter and my Sea-Knock bag in this pocket. I'm just kind of blind digging in. Rain jacket. Rain season in Florida is almost over, but it's always a good idea to have it. So even if it's not rainy, if it gets cold, at least you have some wind protection. And then of course, a tarp. And that's pretty much it for contents, except for the last two things I'm going to show you. So here's where I had questions when I was watching videos and reading reviews, is the containers that can fit in here. So let me try to get this where I can show you. All right. So you see there's these integrated water bottles here. You can see that, right? So full-size Nalgene in one. And then the big question I had was if a heavy cover canteen, so titanium canteen set, heavy cover, key titanium, you know, they're pretty much the same thing. So that was my question, was if those would fit in here. Because in my videos, I knew something this size would, but you know, with the canteen, you know, being shaped a little different. And it absolutely does. So, here, Moose. So it fits in there just right. So I've got, and it's pretty snug. But yeah, so canteen, and the reason why it's kind of hard to get out is I have the canteen cup in here also. So, may as well pull it out because I'm packing for a trip this weekend. So yeah, so let's get a little better view. So yeah, integrated pocket in there, one on each side, so you can have 2 containers because containers are awesome. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Once again, Cordura fabric feels good. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna show you this compared to the Hidden Woodsman haversack, so you get an idea of the size difference. Hold on one second. Okay, so there is a pretty substantial size difference. So as you can see, so my Hidden Woodsman haversack, and nothing against this thing has obviously been one of my favorite pieces of gear for a long time and probably will continue to be. It's just smaller, so more like scouting trips, which is actually, from what I understand, what Malcolm intended this to be for anyway. Whereas with this guy, and this thing's so big, you could pretty much, I'm sure you could probably do an overnight out of this if you go the minimalist route. So for a little more involved day trips, right? So one of the reasons why I got this is so I could take bigger items with me on short day hike scouting trips, like my Tenkara rod, tripod for filming, things along those lines. So here, let's put these guys, I don't know if that really does it justice, but you can kind of see there's a pretty big size difference. So I'll do an overhead view real quick right now. So here's a side-by-side comparison with the Hidden Woodsman haversack and Helikon Tex Satchel. As you can see, there is a substantial size difference. So the haversack is still one of my favorite pieces of gear, but you know, it's made more for short day scouting trips, which is, from what I understand, what Malcolm intended. Where the Helikon Tex is much larger for more involved day trips. And for me, what that means is being able to fit bigger items like my chair or maybe my Tenkara rod, you know, something just a little bigger that I want to take with me on some sort of day trip. And that was ultimately why I got the Helikon Tex. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Quick review on this bag, and I hope that helps you make a decision on if it's something you want to buy or not. So personally, I like it. I've been using it for work. I just, you know, I have a stethoscope and all kinds of things like that, and I take my travel whittling kit with me pretty much everywhere now. So I like it. I'm gonna continue to use it, and maybe one of these days I'll get around to doing one of those like minimalist overnights just out of this guy. But we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.